There was somebody in here. But where in here is the real question. Upstairs. It was here, right? I opened the door and there was somebody. There's footsteps. It sounded like it came from above. It does. The problem is, what is he doing? Not moving.
Special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Italo, and the murderous royal protector have been arrested.
I think I heard that already.
Until tomorrow to print it.
I never should have listened to your rubbish.
Don't make a pig's ear of this, printer. I'm the one who gave you the scoop on the crown killer.
Half of which couldn't be verified. I must have been rat-ass out of my mind to use that name. There's no proof that the murderer has any connection to the crown.
Well, it made a good story. Served a purpose.
Whatever's going on, this coup, it won't last. The people of Bristol are loyal to the Empress, and I'm gonna publish an essay every day for a month to make sure they remember it.
The people of Bristol have a new empress.
Only adults who threaten the man who runs a newspaper.
Time to put you out of business, printer.
Help! Someone...
Dude. Dude.
Come closer, dog.
Dude. It's a good thing I thought quick on my feet, man. Crown Killer strikes again. Crown Killer strikes again. It's all the same, isn't it? I think he was gonna die. I'm pretty sure. Note from the chief editor. Kent, don't take it personally, but I'm not publishing your story about mechanical soldiers down in Karnaca. I'm not questioning your sources or your writing, but some moonstruck natural philosopher making marionettes in his basement isn't really news. I've done some research on this Kirin Jindosh, potentially, you mentioned. He was driven out of the Academy of Natural Philosophy years ago, so he's hardly a credible threat. Until one of his inventions actually kills someone is not worth our ink. You should focus on the Crown Killer case instead. If the Imperial family is really ordering these murders, I want us to be the ones who expose it. From Simon. You're gonna stay there for a little while, right? Because I'm checking a place. Northern Star Chart, that's just money. 50 money. Or potentially 50 coins, we never know. Don't move.
2 coins for that cat lap? Well, no more, thank you. Place is a dump anyway.
I don't know what a cat lap is, man. I think it might be like a room. Woes plague beleaguered Dunwall. Dunwall's troubles have multiplied of late, calling into question the very efficacy and intentions of our Empress. As evidence that Emily Caldwin has forsaken us, we need look no further than Rudshore Financial, more commonly called the Flooded District! Though recently drained, we dare not celebrate, as the area is still riddled with maintenance problems remaining from its time underwater. With so many unable to find work, would this not be the perfect moment to unveil a grand scheme to restore this once posh area? Alas, no further considerations have been proposed, ! Nor has the Empress submitted solutions for the current whale oil shortage, even as we endure rationing and discomfort. The picture of incompetent leadership is completed when you add to all this the periodic, quote, accidental, unquote, citizen deaths at the hands of the Dunwall City Watch, all while Captain Mortimer Ramsey, appointed by our Empress, maintains the perfect innocence of those men and women in uniform who are supposed to protect us, exclamation mark. Yeah, men and women. It's only men, as far as I can tell. But yeah, go ahead and say men and women. Seems like that is all the news that have been printed. Dunwall and Sorkanos. Huh. Well.
That man, part of the Duke's coup, I'm sure of it now. And I saw him talking to Captain Ramsey of the City Watch.
You weren't the only one fooled. But I never ordered those killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of me to print the name Crown Killer. I allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
You're forgiven. I'm not sure what happens next, but protect yourself. And when the time is right, tell people the truth.
You can count on it. I won't ask you what your plans are, but for the sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself, I hope you succeed.
Pressing F to talk to you, but you don't talk.
The Dunwall Courier will not be silenced. I'm so sorry for my involvement in all this. I was misled. They claimed they had evidence, and then they bullied me. I'm going into hiding for a few days. You should do the same. This newspaper has a reputation to uphold after I rebuild it. As soon as it's safe, I'm going to start a series of pamphlets.
I get those pamphlets out there. Apparently everybody knows how to read. Either that or it's a very elitist press, which would be rather historically accurate if this were modeled after early 20th century Europe, potentially. I think it is. Okay, so the guy that was here was probably the guy that we found upstairs. And it's a good thing I didn't come in and strangle him immediately, because that way I got to see that. Either that or it's just not possible to do it any other way. Umberwood whale statue. Okay. Let's go out. We did it. I can't believe we did it, but we freaking did it. It was difficult. It was really difficult. I mean, we did that bit. There's more. Because up here, there's this bit over here. What could it be? Dang it. Oh. How and why? Oh. The wailing in the background. I don't even know what that's supposed. Is that a whale? Is that an actual whale? That sounded non-diegetic. The pages have been half eaten by rats. Only a few are still legible. 4th Earth, 1837. Fools. Running panicked in the streets. No worse place to be. Everyone knows plague is carried on the winds. I will do the only sensible thing and lock myself up until the infected breezes move on. I have plenty of dried meats and other foodstuffs. Enough to last me quite a while, I think. Empress Jessamine called for calm, and I will heed her call alone. On the 25th, strong winds tonight. I'm afraid for anyone who hasn't barricaded themselves inside as I have. I know that Empress Jessamine and her royal protector, Lord Atana, will find a solution soon. I have lost track of time. Sometimes I sleep for days. I might be sick, but I dare not venture out to find a doctor. An ill wind might find me, and the plague is far worse than melancholy, is it not? Melancholy I wonder if this is being used as it is used historically. Melancholy is a stand-in for depression. Not no, it's an old term for basically depression. The wheat tastes rancid. Still no word from the Empress or Parliament. No city watch walking the streets and ringing bells to announce a cure. But I know Empress Jessamine will do everything in her power to save Dunwall from the plague. I need only wait a little while longer. This is an old diary. So that was probably from before the Empress was murdered. I mean, not because it would be impossible to know the news, but rather because the Empress was alive for like 6 months after. I shouldn't be crouching. Was alive for like 6 months after the plague started. Also, there's this thing that probably shouldn't be, but it's lighting. It's lighting related. It makes sense that things are lit. You know. I think we're leaving through that door. I don't even know what... Oh, it's a control, yeah. Padilla Pear Soda. Lovely. Oh, and money. I wonder what the money is going to be used for. Now we got a tap. I don't think I can drink from there. Okay, now it's time to get out of here. So how shall I proceed? I don't think I have many options here. Can't go there. I do have an option. The option of going back down and taking the main gate.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
That doesn't burn me. There's somebody here. I think that person is about to be choked. I was saying strangled before, but choked is a much better word. Oof. Oh boy. I don't think anybody else is coming. I really hope they're not. Oh, they saw me. Oh, this looks lovely. It isn't, unfortunately. It really is not. I'll figure it out. That scared me.
I think something moved.
Please don't see that guy.
I thought I saw someone right here.
I know.
Let's check the place just in case.
Please don't see that guy.
Wonder what I'm dealing with. Did I imagine that?
Anyone here? Show yourself!
I think I pulled it off. Oh. Copper wire, thank you. I think I pulled it off. Everybody's snoring. The other person... Nothing then. There it is. The other person Who hopefully... Ooh, I was gonna say who hopefully is not coming here. Well, they were. But we pulled that off as well. Oh boy. A lot of dead people. I don't think they're gonna come this way. Screams all over. Those are definitely non-diegetic. Rothwild whale meat. Was that in the first DLC? The Rothwild thing. The whale meat factory. Or am I mistaken? Woes plague beleaguered Dunwall. Yeah, we read this already. It looks like chocolate. That's a newspaper. I wish my newspaper was chocolate. I don't read the newspaper. Because I'm not from 1937. A vice? Why do I need to open it? I don't think I need to open it. So who do we have here? Nobody on this side. One guy. Okay.
I'm hungry.
I think there's somebody else right there. And I heard footsteps, but I think it's this guy's footsteps. So I'm gonna need to go there as soon as this guy turns. Nobody comes on the outside of the trains. Hopefully this guy turns. Bless you. Drop, 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 drop. There we go. Order to clear the docks. I won't tolerate any more questions. Send all boats away from the docks. Tell them it's the anniversary of the death of our beloved Empress Jessamine. Capital A, capital D, capital O, capital B, capital E, capital J. Threaten to seize their vessels. I don't care. Just clear the docks. And according to the morning patrol, there was a woman here earlier who refused to leave. She captains the Terrible Whale, capital T, capital W, that's a bad name for a ship, or the Dreadful Whale, capital T, capital W, or some other rubbish. She was asking for an audience with the Royal Protector. If you see her, I want her arrested immediately. You have your orders, Belvins, and trust me, you don't want to make trouble right now. This is from Ramsey, first officer.
Captain Ramsey's been so industrious, but I need a ship.
Well,
Blessed friendness. Don't even know that.
stupid goddamn, huh?
Yes.
That guy's gonna be a problem. Is that a guy? No, it's a dead guy. There are people... Oh, freaking hell. That's the real stupid goddamn right there. These sabers are cool looking. They're really bad, though, as sabers. Because you want them curved. For deflecting purposes. Otherwise, you can't use them as leverage for twisting. You need to use your wrist as strength. I think I'll be able to manage this. So this guy's an issue, but he turns around and he doesn't see me. So it's just a matter of waiting for that guy. And not being seen. I don't even know where he was.
Hello?
Blessed friendness. Don't even know that.
This guy is out of his mind. Do I have any I do. It's right through there.
Oh well.
I did it. This guy is definitely the biggest threat at the moment. I think I'm gonna need to... Oh, by the way, that gun sound effect that we just heard is such a stock sound effect that it's not even funny. But it's also one of the gun sounds from Fallout 1 and 2. And I think it is incorporated into the soundtrack of New Reno specifically. It might not actually be a gun sound from Fallout 1 and 2. It might just be the soundtrack from New Reno. But either way. So yeah, what I'm thinking is... This guy back here, all I need to do... Oh, look at that. Braces. That's cool. This guy in particular, all I need to do is be down here. There's some empty bottles and whatnot. This is kind of dangerous. Does he move? He might not. He does. Oh, that's a pain. Ooh. In there. So this door, everything is clear here. Lovely town. And phew, I think we managed it. I think we managed it. Why don't I look through the peek holes? Or no, it's not how it goes. It's the keyholes. Who are they? Oh, that's a person. Oh, is this like a bar?
First the shortage of whale oil, then the murders. Now what's ever going on tonight?
Is she gonna die? I think she's gonna die. That was my money. I left it over here. Crown Killer strikes again.
A rampart fighting between some of the guards earlier. This is bad.
Excuse me. Hi.
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard. I don't feel safe anymore. Some kind of trouble? In this part of town, I pay my taxes and all the fees. I'd pay bribes too if it meant the roads weren't blocked off.
You just unblocking the roads, you wouldn't do that. Excuse me. Must talk to you. Can I not talk to you? I don't think I can. Oh, this goes to the back side. Don't ask for a gin sling if you don't know the proper drink. Here's the way we do it. Gin, 2 ounces. What? Sorry. Cane sugar, a small spoon, ice, a handful, nutmeg, fresh.
Say to a day at the botanical gardens.
Unlikely.
Last time? No.
Every day things are a little bit worse here, even for the upper class. You're dirty, like a vagabond or a tradesman, but your clothing is nicely tailored.
Yes. On account of being the Empress. There's dark bread here. And that's it.
Somebody's seen something. Now we're all on edge. My heart can't take much more of this. This place has changed a lot over the years, and not for the better.
So I assume I can just walk around. It's a little bit weird that I can. But I will. There's some grapes. Excuse me, can I take your money? I ruined it. Don't worry. Oh, healing.
You have to understand, I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
It makes sense.
Guards!
No, no, no. What's going on here?
What is going on here? You had a pocket thing. A pocket. That's a pocket. There we go. You didn't even get up. Good for you. You know? Good for you. I'll continue with this. Oh, there's a loot here. Thank you. A loot? That's how that works. Okay, well, that was a surprise. Ooh, that's a lovely fish. Look at it. That was a surprise. He acted as if he had trouble seeing me or something. So I don't that was really weird. I did not appreciate that in the slightest.